What's up, everybody? It is I, Sehatha, the Blind Seer, your all-purpose oracle, medium at large, and prognosticator extraordinaire, back at you again with some elemental astrology sign readings. Since I'm doing all of this on my phone and I don't have a whole lot of storage space, I'm going to break these down into the 4 elements. Today we'll be doing fire signs, so Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We'll do a quick 3 card for each, and then I'll do another for Earth, Air, and Water. And hopefully we don't burn up my phone. So I've already shuffled the deck. I've already went through the ritual and the pendulum and everything. So let's just jump right in. This first one will be for Aries. So we have King of Cups, Justice, and finally the 5 of Swords inverted. So let's see what we can do here. So King of Cups, as I stated in the last video, the king represents the waning moon phase. So this is sort of the tapering off of a cycle of emotional energy. Some big feels recently in the past that are sort of tapering off now. Things are coming to a close, and it seems fair. Justice is right side up, so things are amicable. Like, whatever is ending, you feel alright about it. Nobody feels wronged in the situation. And the 5 of Swords at the end shows that there's no conflict. There's not going to be a fight about it. It's both. Everyone involved realizes that things have run their course and that it's better just to part ways and to let things be as they are. So Aries, whatever emotional drama you're dealing with, it's all good and it's okay to walk away. Alright, so I know that was quick. Not a whole lot else here though. We're only doing 3 cards. So let's see what we got for Leo. My polar opposite. I'm an Aquarius. Well, Aquarius Pisces cusp, but directly across the wheel. So for Leo, we have 5 of Pentacles inverted. So you get a better look at that. We have the Hierophant again. I promise I did shuffle, even though some of the same cards are coming up from last night. We have the Hierophant, 5 of Pentacles inverted, and the 7 of Pentacles also inverted. So 5 of Pentacles, you recently avoided an actual fight. This is like physical conflict happening in meat space in the real world. So most likely you kind of got yourself into something and somebody didn't really like it, but it didn't actually evolve into conflict. Or transversely, you've had some recent material windfalls and things that just sort of came easily and you didn't really have to do much for it. And what you should be doing right now is looking for the deeper wisdom in what you've just been through. There's a lesson here that I know I'm not the biggest fan of Leos, but hear me out. You guys are a little thick-headed and don't like to learn. It's just typical for the Leo sign. It's not any judgment of your character. That's just usually where you're at. So what you need to do right now is look for the meaning in it. There's a lesson here. And the 7 of Pentacles, 7 is the sphere of thoughts, and Pentacles being the earth suit, means that this isn't something that you're going to be able to physically work out. You got to think about it. This is headspace. So there's a lesson here for you somewhere. You just have to meditate on it, to think about it. Take a moment, just analyze things objectively, which is hard for Leos because they tend to be, and once again, not judging, just going by standard interpretation. Leos can be a little self-centered and lacking in awareness, but we all have our flaws, no judgment. But you got to get outside of yourself for this one and really look at what's happened and what you can learn from it. Alright, so Sagittarius. Awesome. Well, this looks like it might actually be a reasonably good video, and maybe we'll get through all the signs tonight. Hopefully. So for Sagittarius, we have the Emperor inverted. We have the Ace of Swords. And the Seven of Cups. So, the Emperor inverted, that's going to be a male figure of somewhat questionable motives and reputation. He's not a good dude. And he may have a position or he may have some status, but this, it's only surface deep. When you get below that, he's, I don't know. There's not a nice way to say it. This just isn't a good person. This is something bad that you're going to have to, apparently, since the next card is the Ace of Swords, this is a lesson that you're just going to have to learn to see for yourself. It's not something that anyone can show you. It's not something like Ace of Swords is the primal essence of mental energy. It is the headspace itself. So this is something that you're gonna have to develop the ability to recognize. It's a lesson for you. And a Seven of Cups means that you're gonna learn this lesson on an emotional level. Cups are the suit of water, which represents the emotional self, feelings, emotions, pain. Some of the harder, more unpleasant lessons come from this realm of energy. But your feelings are what are going to cue you in to what's really under the surface. And you're going to have to pay attention to how you feel about things that happen. Whenever you get that red flag, don't ignore it, because it's very valid. So just pay attention to how you feel. Don't worry about him. Think about you, and if it doesn't feel right, then cut that shit off. That's it. You don't owe anyone your tolerance. You don't have to go through this kind of disrespect. This guy isn't worth it from what the cards are saying. So take it for what it is. Don't try to look past what he does or says. Take him at his word, because he's being honest. So that's it for the fire signs. I will get this processed and posted hopefully pretty soon. I'll try to get through the other elements. So thank you so much for listening. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed my video, if it was helpful at all. I do accept donations through my PayPal. I'll put the email address in the description with a few links to my various pages and accounts. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, though nobody would know it. I have a website. I will put the address down there. It's sort of a work in progress. Like, I've only been doing this for less than a year. I'm doing everything from a smartphone, so bear with me. We're under construction. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you will join me again for the next one. Thank you.